It's, oh man. As Kevin said, you can't make this shit up. And I remember my mother, for my brother and my sisters, my brothers and my sisters, and myself, there was no way that you would leave the house looking like today's women look, with these stupid bonnets on, these pajamas and slippers, walking around in public. And there was no way in hell. I remember my sister tried to look all raggedy, and I remember my mother said, try me one more time. And my sister went right back in the room, and she put on something decent and something presentable. And my mother always, even to this day, if she's going to the corner store, she's got a dress on, she's got dress shoes. She does wear female jeans from time to time, but it'll be something fashionable for her age, right? And some old lady athletic sneakers, and a nice little simple top. My mother's in her 80s, you know what I'm saying? So, but there's no way in hell that she ever, and she did have, and she still has a house dress. All the old black women got house dresses that they use to do work around the house. It's just big, it's comfortable, right? And that's about it. But these bonnets and these nose rings and all these piercings everywhere, and wearing pajamas and slippers. Let me tell you something. I talked about this before. This stuff had I would say in Western New York, this stuff had its origin with white people, because when I first moved to Western New York, it was white people that were walking around in public with no shirt and no shoes, primarily the white males. And then the local stores were saying no shirt, no shoes, no service. I mean, people started getting mad at this nonsense. They were like, why are these people walking around like that? I mean, walking around in the hot. You know how hot it is every day? It's like 88 freaking degrees. And we still have some of these white people walking around barefoot. Like, your feet have got to be screaming. It's got to hurt. There's no way. The ground gets ridiculously hot, right? So they stopped doing the no shirt, no shoes, because they wouldn't let them in the stores. Now these bum people, it was the white woman that circumvented it with the pajamas and the slippers thing, and they started doing that shit primarily in Walmart. And the reason why they were doing that was laziness, of course, and because my local super Walmart used to be open all night. They've been got rid of that a long time ago. So a lot of these local Beckies would wake up like 12 o'clock at night, and they couldn't go back to sleep, so they would go in their pajamas and slippers and go shopping at Walmart. This is what they used to do, and it was convenient for a lot of people. You didn't have to deal with large crowds. You could take your time. It could be an event for you if that's what you like doing. Some people like to shop alone. I get it. Or with very little people around. But it started with white people, and then black women ran with it, and then ever since then it's all races of women in Walmart do this shit. I see Hispanic women walking in Walmart with pajamas and slippers. White women do it, black women do it. The only people that I have not seen do it is Asian women. But all good things come to an end. See, they do not care of the ones that do this. And the reason why they do this, because we have to go with Black Ram 313. We got to go with the brother. The 313, he said a long time ago, it doesn't matter how fat they get. It doesn't matter how unattractive they get. The bonnets and the pajamas and the slippers don't matter. There's always going to be some sucker that's going to deal with them. And I showed Rex 7 this picture of this woman that's on my Facebook, and I mean literally, she's gone. I remember when she was young, and but now she's in her early 40s, and she's like 5 foot something, and she's like 250 pounds. She looks horrible. And she was ever since she was a teenager, the Newport Box 100s, about a pack a day, and now she can't smoke. The emphysema's got her so messed up. She walks around with an oxygen mask, 250 pounds, and she looks disgusting. And she's got some black eye that's fucking her. And I showed Rex 7 the picture, and she was holding him like he was her baby. It just looks so weird. And she said on the thing, he worships the ground that I walk on. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then some idiot said all of God's children are beautiful. That's a damn lie. There's a lot of people that are fat, disgusting, and smelly, and I deal with these people all the time. I see these people in stores, and I often remark, how are they getting fucked? Who's fucking these women? I don't understand. American women have gone so nasty over time. I got so many stories. I used to work in a group home for homeless youth. I did that. Make sure they wouldn't sneak out of the house and whatnot, or make sure they wouldn't crawl over to the boys' room and have sex. That was my job. Drive them around during the day, stuff like that. Take them to the movies and other places they had to go. You know what I'm saying? And some of the most prettiest women, white, black, Hispanic, it's been the same pattern. The prettiest ones are the ones that always keep dirty rooms. The prettiest ones are the ones that we got to keep telling them that they have to get all their clothes off the floor. Can you imagine being really, really beautiful young woman, and you got clothes all on the floor like you're a homeless person, and makeup all over the floor. Your bathroom looks like you haven't cleaned your toilet in a month. This is, man, man, man. Oh, man, 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 man. I can go on for days. And this is what the modern day black males, this is what you dudes got to deal with. And for the life of me, this right here on the screen, I don't know how you dudes dick get hard enough to fuck them. I really don't, because this is really, really, really pathetic right here. This is terrible.